say this now before I forget because anyway, since I was voted the committee leader for membership, I was informed that Mr. June de la Rosa, where are you? There you go, Tita June and Tita Helen, please stand up. Oh no, just to be acknowledged. Incidentally, Tita June de la Rosa and Tita Helen are the only attendees that came straight from the Philippines. So, huge applause. And Tita June de la Rosa is going to be forming a Candelaria Association. Am I right? In
Manila.
Manila. Okay, so that just developed this evening. They're going to be cooperating with us, so you know, the more I guess Candelaria associations we form, I guess the better, because then we can raise more funds and help all the needy children for education. What else? The church, the medical mission, and so on, and schools. You're right, so on and so forth. I would like to also acknowledge the presence of 3 of our older matriarchs tonight. I guess marami po sa atin maybe hindi nakakakilala, but I'm pretty sure that they have experienced more than what we have experienced. So I'd like to call up Mrs. Henning Baliton. Please stand up. We want to see you po. There she is. Thank you for coming. Of course, Mrs. Belen Burgos. Thank you. She came all the way from Texas. And our very own Mrs. Melly Abata, California. There she is. Marami pong salamat.
Oh, and Mrs. Flora.
And Mrs.
Flora de la Cruz.
Flora de la Cruz, of course. There she is. That's why we have to do this more often, right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. And Dolores Cedeno, I saw her this morning.
Where is she?
Where is she? There she is. Thank you all. Also, like I said, I think ngayon we're all together, but the past 2 noons, we were not complete. So it's understandable that most of the attendees majority of them are from California. That's easy to say and easy to achieve. But some of you guys made effort to fly all the way from different states. Of course, we have a delegation from Canada. I think we're BC, British Columbia, and Mississauga, Ontario. There you go. So those are the Canadians. Victoria. Is it Victoria in British Columbia? Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. And then we have people from South Carolina. Is that right? There you go. South Carolina. Texas. Of course, there's a huge group of Texas. Pretty obvious. Thank you. Florida. Armando Pancho. Chicago, Illinois. And you know, the Pancho family, I should say, they're pretty much complete. Hawaii?
Hey.
Yeah. Mahalo. Who else? New Jersey. From the East Coast. Southern Californians? Northern California. Anybody? Did I miss anybody? West Virginia, of course. And of course, finally from Nevada. Nevada, right? Of course, Amando. Well, we're part of the, no, I'm not going to say order now, Pacific Northwest. We have anybody else from Pacific Northwest side from Seattle, Washington? Anybody here?
Oh,
There you go. So, siguro na ako lang ako na-miss.
Yeah.
Because if I would introduce each and every one of you, hindi wala tayong... New Mexico!
Alright.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sedeno. Alaska? Michigan!
Yeah, Michigan.
Kasi talaga ito Michigan. Really, it's not from Michigan.
It's better.
But that's true though, she flew all the way from Michigan. Arizona. Arizona? See, we're from all over the state, so I think it would be best if we have representatives from the Midwest, the East Coast, of course the West Coast, to I guess coordinate with us since hindi pa na tayo magkakilala. And I know that the membership will grow more and more, and I guess this is Tito Albert's goal, and for me as the membership chair, I would say that. I want to spread the news and get as much membership as we can. And of course, there are the rules and regulations on how to be a part of CQI. You have to be, or be married to a Candelarian to be a part of the group. And of course, you have to pay your annual fee. Again, it's $10 per person. Okay? Let's do this now. So we want to roll and do another presentation. I would like to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Amando Amador. I was told that they're going to be doing performing a dance exhibition, and it's called the International Ballroom Segue. And for those of you who are not familiar with the term segue, I guess in ballroom dancing, it is a combination of like 2 or more ballroom dances, and there's a smooth transition. So I was told they're going to start with waltz, and then they will segue into tango, and finally into rumba. So without further ado, this is Tito Manding and Tita Aida.
I was dancing with my darling